up one day and realize something simple. Nothing ever stops. Not the world, not your body, not your thoughts. Everything is carried forward by something invisible, something you cannot see but always feel. Time is the only thing you can never step outside of. And once you notice it, you start asking a question: can it be stopped? Level 1. Close your eyes and remove the world from your perception. No light reaches you, no motion is visible, no external signal disturbs your awareness. For a brief moment, it feels as if everything has paused, as if reality itself has been suspended. But inside your body, nothing has changed. Your heart continues to beat with mechanical precision. Neurons fire in silent sequences. Chemical reactions unfold without interruption. Even in perfect stillness, your internal processes move forward, carrying you from one instant to the next. This is not stopping time. This is only removing your access to it. Time is still moving forward, and this is not sufficient. Level 2. Now remove not just sight, but all sensory input. No sound, no temperature variation, and no tactile feedback. You are isolated in a perfectly controlled environment, cut off from every external reference. Without change to measure, time begins to lose its structure. Seconds stretch and minutes collapse. Your perception drifts, unable to anchor itself to anything stable. But beneath that confusion, time remains perfectly intact. Your cells continue to age. Your biological clock continues its irreversible progression. You have not stopped time. You have only lost your ability to perceive it clearly, and this is still not sufficient. Level 3. Slow the system itself. Lower your metabolic rate, reduce your heart rate, and quiet your thoughts. Imagine a body approaching hibernation where every function is minimized to its lowest possible activity. Processes that once unfolded rapidly now stretch over longer intervals. Reactions take more time. Signals propagate more slowly. From the outside, you appear almost frozen. From the inside, experience becomes sparse, fragmented, and distant. At a physiological level, this state resembles hibernation, where metabolism is drastically reduced. Heart rate drops, breathing slows, body temperature decreases, and cellular activity is suppressed to conserve energy. Biochemical reactions continue, but at a much lower rate, as enzymes operate more slowly and energy consumption is minimized. Neural activity is also reduced, leading to long periods of near inactivity punctuated by minimal signals necessary to maintain vital functions. But time has not stopped. It has only become less eventful. The sequence of cause and effect continues without interruption. Slowing change is not the same as stopping it, so this still isn't enough. Level 4. Push the idea further, beyond biology and into the laws of physics. Remove energy from the system itself. Lower the temperature toward absolute zero, the theoretical limit where thermal motion nearly disappears. As temperature drops, atoms lose kinetic energy. Vibrations slow and molecular motion becomes minimal. Chemical reactions approach a halt because the energy required to sustain them is no longer available. At extreme conditions, matter reaches its lowest energy state. From a macroscopic perspective, everything appears frozen. No heat exchange and no visible activity. But even here, motion never fully disappears. Quantum mechanics imposes a limit. Particles still fluctuate and energy still exists in its lowest possible form. You have reduced change to its minimum, but you have not eliminated it. Time still has a direction even if nothing seems to move. Time keeps advancing, which means it still isn't enough. Level 5. Now step beyond matter and enter relativity. Move toward the speed of light where the structure of time itself begins to distort. According to relativity, time is not fixed. It depends on motion. The faster you move through space, the slower you move through time relative to someone at rest. This is not a sensation, but a measurable effect. Clocks in motion tick more slowly than stationary ones. As your speed increases, this effect becomes stronger. At extreme velocities, close to the speed of light, the difference becomes dramatic. What feels like an hour to you can correspond to years elsewhere. Entire civilizations could rise and fall while you experience only a fraction of that duration. This happens because space and time are linked. When you move faster through space, you move differently through time. The total motion through space-time remains constant, but its distribution changes. So you are not escaping time. You are redistributing how you experience it. And yet, from your own perspective, nothing unusual happens. Your thoughts follow one another. Your body continues its internal rhythm. Your experience remains continuous. You have bent time relative to others, but not stopped it for yourself. This is still not sufficient. Level 6. Go deeper. Enter an extreme gravitational field near an object so dense that it warps the fabric of space and time. At the edge of such a field, time begins to stretch in a way that feels almost unreal. From far away, your movements seem to slow as if each second takes longer to arrive than the last. Your gestures linger, your signals fade, and your presence thins out into something delayed and distant. As you move closer, the gap widens. What feels like a moment to you becomes minutes, then hours, then years for everything else. From the outside, you appear to slow down endlessly as if you are dissolving into stillness without ever quite reaching it. But from where you stand, nothing breaks. Your thoughts continue, and your time flows. The world outside accelerates, but you remain carried forward, second after second. Within that frame, you remain bound to the same sequence of moments. You still think and move and exist within your own flow of time. Even at the edge of a black hole, where physics itself begins to strain, time does not stop for the one experiencing it. You can approach stillness from the outside, but never from within. You begin to understand, the problem was never time. Final level. Change the question entirely. If time cannot be stopped by removing perception, by isolating the system, by slowing processes, or by distorting its flow, then perhaps time is not something that can be targeted directly. Perhaps time is not what passes. Perhaps it is what changes. If that is the case, then stopping time would require something far more radical. It would require the complete cessation of all change. No motion, no energy transfer, no chemical reactions, no thermal gradients. A universe where nothing evolves, nothing interacts, nothing transforms. In such a state, there is no before and no after, no sequence, no progression. Time, as we understand it, would have no meaning, but neither would anything else. No structure, no life, no observer, and most certainly no you. A perfectly static universe is indistinguishable from a dead one. So yes, time can be stopped, but there would be no one left to notice.